This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. 2 days of competition finished up at the BAISS Private School Track and Field Championships. And as Julian Gibson tells us, the top of the leaderboard remains the same.
Benson, the coaches from Queens College are confident but cautious after a 2-day early lead on SAC.
It's the same athletes, all right, okay? From the last few years, we've had a couple of additions, all right? I think over the years, it's been difficult to develop the desire and the heart to be able to move forward, right? And we've had athletes fall down, we've had athletes hit hurdles, we've had athletes come out when they really are struggling and find some extra energy and effort to do it. So, you know, these kids have shown so much heart this year. I'm not saying that kids in the past haven't, but we've got a lot more heart, a lot more team spirit this year, and we've got some great talented athletes as well. You know, it comes down to the talent as well. So we're really pleased. The team's really pulled together. Coach Frey's done a fantastic job bringing lots of additional information to the game, and I think at the moment we feel pretty proud of ourselves.
Now, one of the marquee events on Thursday's schedule was the 100 meters for under 20 girls. How about Janae Ambrose from Queens College? Boy, rolling. She would take home first place.
It was a good race. I didn't like my time, but I'm glad I won.
How was the competition?
I must just had to get out and just continue stepping over till I finish.
The hundreds just completed. SAC was saying they could dominate the hundreds. You guys proved them wrong here.
Well, I'm a sprint coach, and to say you're going to dominate the hundreds, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. All right. So we did well. I think we dominated the hundreds. And tomorrow, I think we have the 200s left. 200s, 800-meter finals. So it's going to be really interesting. We're strong in those events.
Right now, you're leading. Will you guys be celebrating come tomorrow evening?
Hey, God willing. I don't know. I mean, you know, SAC are a very strong team, and we've had our worst day Thursday. We managed to pull a few points back on Thursday. They pulled a few points back today. We've got relays tomorrow. I mean, we don't feel it's ours until the very final senior boys 4x4.
Tomorrow, we will celebrate.
Meanwhile, for the defending champions, they still believe they have a chance of repeating.
Boy, it's a battle out here, fast competition. We're hanging in there, still trying to close that gap. We knew this was going to be a tough meet. But you know, this is one of those things. We've been at it 26 years, and we can still try to hang in there throughout the rest of this day and tomorrow to see if we can pull it out.
So who will be celebrating tomorrow? Well, we will have to wait and see. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
The New Providence Volleyball Association's best of 3 first-round playoffs continuing last night at the Donald Davis Gym. Up first in ladies play, the Scottsdale Vixens had an easy time with the COB Caribs winning in straight sets 25-19, 25-18, and 25-15. With the win, the Vixens now move on to the championship, which starts on Sunday.
You can expect Vixens to be very competitive. We've been winning for over 10 years straight, and we expect to get another title under our belts.
I'm hoping that we can expect the regular, which is defense. And the Vixens and Intruders Club, we came up and strive off defense first, and offense will come back around.
Who do you want to play, Panthers or Truckers, and why?
We don't mind playing either team, but I believe that Truckers can beat Panthers, so we're expecting to play Truckers in the championship series.
Both Truckers and Panthers have two different styles of playing, and you should be able to adjust to both teams. But I think for competitively, I'd rather Truckers.
As for the men's match last night, this one also ended in straight sets, with the Technicians putting away the Johnson Expendables 25-22, 25-22, and 25-11. With the win, the Technicians also advanced to the title series, which starts on Sunday against the defending champion Scotiabank Defenders. Bahamian wrestler Sean Wrinkle, a senior at the Asheville School, won the North Carolina Independent Schools Athletic Association State High School Championship over the weekend. He defeated Bentley Dalton of Charlotte Latin School to win the 152-pound title and help Asheville to a 5th place finish among 16 schools. With a record of 37-2, Wrinkle now advances to the U.S. National Championships, which will take place this weekend at Lehigh University in Pennsylvania. From there, his whirlwind season will continue in Havana, Cuba, as he's been selected by the Bahamas junior national team to compete at the Junior Pan Am Wrestling Championships from May 6th through the 9th. The Bahamas Swimming Federation will host its Carifta Trials March 13th and 14th at the Betty Kelly Kenning National Aquatic Center, and from there the team will head to Barbados to try and defend its title.
While the Bahamas we're still expecting to win Carifta, it would be unfair for me to put a lot of pressure on the athlete without recognizing the amount of challenges they have. The challenges we have, of course, is from corporate Bahamas. Despite the fact that we work hard, we train hard, we represent a Carifta with very limited funding from corporate Bahamas, that we still are focused on repeating as the Carifta champions. The swimmers have tasted what it feels like to win. They now know what it is to win, and because of that, they're all determined to go out and swim their best in Barbados when we travel on April the 2nd to represent the Bahamas in the Carifta Games. Of course, we will have Barbados and Aruba who are looking to displace us as Carifta champions, but our athletes are all focused, and with the continued support of corporate Bahamas in events like this, as well as direct support for Carifta, we are certain that we will do very well in Carifta, and our goal is to definitely repeat as the Carifta champions.
This summer will be an important one for our men's national basketball team as they travel to the Caribbean Championships to start the process of trying to qualify for other major international competitions. And first Vice President of the Bahamas Basketball Federation, Mario Boleg, was asked if he expects any resistance from the players over not attending last year's CAC games.
The players are on board with the decision of the executive of the BBF, because they are the ones who came with the decision and told us that if the financial is not in place, it makes no sense they're going. With that tournament not being a qualifier for any major event, it didn't mean nothing to us. Yes, we would have liked to go and take a very good team and compete, but again, if it was a FIBA event that qualified, we would have gone and made an effort to try and see if we could find the funds. But at that time, we was also exhausted from a long summer of traveling, 2 tournaments, and plenty training.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Center provides special